Maximizers, welcome to my live. If this is your first time watching me, welcome. My name is Crystal, aka Kristen Maximizer. I'm a business coach. I help women grow profitable businesses that they love. I help women use social media to be consistent in their business, doing something that they actually love to do. I've been in business since 2018. I started off teaching women how to coupon, how to budget, how to save lots of money. And since then, I started helping my clients start side hustles, start businesses. I fell completely in love. And in 2023, I've decided to go full time teaching women how to start and grow their businesses. I've helped over 30 women, probably a little more than that, but over 30 women to date start and grow their businesses from scratch. I'm live right now on all of my platforms, 2 YouTube channels, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So I'd love to know who's watching. Let me know in the comments what city, what state, what country you're watching from. And if you have a business, tell me what your business is. If you want to start a business, tell me what business you want to start. Because I've known since I was a child that I wanted to start a business. And I started my first serious business in 2017 at 27. I closed that business down because I didn't love it. I didn't love it. And I started Kristen Maximizer in 2018. And my biggest piece of advice for you, start a business that you love, and it's never too late to start. Start a business that you love, and there's never too late to start. But for today's live, I want to talk about making sales in your business. So let me know in the comments where you're watching from, what city, what state, what country you're watching from. And if you have a business, what is your business? And if you've been thinking about starting a business, what kind of business do you want to start? So I have been in business since 2018. I have been making money in my business since 2019, and I've made a little over $400,000 in the past, like I said, 5 years now. So since 2019, I've made about $400,000 online using social media. In that time, I've only spent about $500 on ads. So all of the money that I've made in my business has come from organic social media content. 99% of the money that I have made is all from online social media organic content. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how I started and how I've been able to make sales in your business. So this live is my top tips for you for making sales in your business. And I guess it's around making sales in your business using social media. Brittany's here from Chicago. Hey, Brittany. I see you're a UGC creator. Do you do anything else? Or you just do UGC? Maggie's here from PA. Maggie has a crochet business. Ooh, what do you crochet? Do you have a specific type of thing you crochet, or do you do lots of everything? That's awesome. Yes. What content? I'm going to talk to you about the type of connection and conversion content that I use. I do answer all questions. So if you have any questions about my journey, let me know that in the comments. So the content that I created is I created connection content and I created conversion content. So when I started my business, it was just a YouTube channel. My very first YouTube channel was Kristen Maximizer. It was dedicated to teaching women how to coupon, how to budget, and how to save money strategically. And what I did when I first started was I built my audience. So, one of the key things in sales is that you need an audience of people to sell to. If you just start your brand new Instagram or your brand new TikTok or YouTube channel and you don't have any followers, you don't have any subscribers, you don't have anyone in your community, you literally have no one to sell to. You literally have no one to sell to. So, the thing that I did really well is for the first 9 months of Kristen Maximizer, is it 9 months? Maybe 8 months. I literally just posted what I like to call connection content. I built my audience. So I feel like building your audience is crucial to being able to make sales. The analogy I like to use is you cannot sell to an empty room. She sells hats and shawls. Love that. I don't know how to coupon, but I would love to learn. I actually don't teach couponing anymore. You can check out my YouTube channel, Chris the Maximizer, KRYS the Maximizer. I have tons of information on there of how to coupon, but I'm dedicated to being a full time business coach now. But I have over like 1,500 videos of couponing that you can check out on that channel. But I started with connection content. Connection content motivates, inspires, and educates. So I spent a lot of my time building the know, like, and trust factor with my audience through connection content. So people need to know you, like you, and trust you before they can buy from you. If you start a brand new Instagram account and the only person that's following you is your mom, and you bust out with buy my lip gloss, buy my lip gloss, buy my hat, you are literally selling to no one. When you are making sales in a business, virality cannot be your goal. Consistency has to be your goal. So if I go back to my analogy of you can't sell to an empty room, think about it this way. In order to be able to sell your products, and we're going to use our friend Maggie, who sells hats and shawls. Maggie, I'm going to use you as an example. Maggie crochets handmade hats and shawls. So before Maggie can go out and say, buy my hats and shawls, she needs to build an audience. So let's just pretend there's an auditorium that seats 1,000 people. Maggie doesn't tell anyone that she's going to this auditorium. There's a party with 5,000 people right outside this auditorium, but Maggie doesn't send an email. She doesn't post a flyer. She doesn't say anything. She goes into her auditorium that's empty. She sets up her table. She shows all of the amazing hats and shawls. Hell, she even knits and crochets live in the room. And she says in that room, buy my shawls, buy my shawls, buy my hats. Is anyone going to buy a hat or a shawl for Maggie? Absolutely not, because no one's in the room. So before you can make any sales, whether in person or online, you have to build your audience. You have to let people know this is who I am. This is what I do. This is the problem that I solve. We're going to talk about that in a second, but you have to fill your auditorium. So if Maggie wants to do that same process, what she would need to do is, first off, open the door to that auditorium. Second, put a sign on the door, put a sign on the wall. On her Facebook page, tell everyone, I'm going to be at such and such auditorium from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and you can buy my shawls in person, right? You have to tell people that you're there. Maggie's going to open the door and she's going to start talking to people. She's going to introduce herself. I'm Maggie from Crafty Nest. I create handmade custom hats and shawls. These are my favorite colors. I've been crocheting since I was 5. I learned from my grandma. I mean, Maggie's going to tell her story. And she's going to invite people into her auditorium, i.e., invite people to your audience, right? So, hi, I'm Crystal. I'm a business coach. I help women grow profitable businesses that they love on social media. If you want to learn more about growing your business on social media, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. Follow me on TikTok or Instagram at Chris the Maximizer to learn more about how I can help you grow your business. Maggie would say, get on my email list, come into the auditorium, so that way you can learn more about my crochet hats and shawls, and you can learn more about them and you can purchase one in the future, right? You have to invite people into your audience before you can sell to them. A lot of times people want to sell, but they haven't done the background work to make sure you actually have people to sell to. Going viral cannot be your sales strategy, okay? So I'm going to share with you some things that you can do to make sales in your business. Hey, Andrea. So first you have to have an audience. If your social media account has, like, I would say less than 300 like followers or subscribers, I would encourage you to focus a little bit more on building an audience. That's where connection content comes in. And in my coaching program, the Side Hustle Society, this is where I teach my clients about educational, inspirational, and motivational content. The what and the why of your business. What is your business? Why do people need it? And most importantly, what problem are you solving? People pay to have their problem solved. Are you solving a problem? So I would say for the first 300 followers or subscribers, you want to make sure that you are really putting in and connecting and not selling a thing. Not selling, building your audience, okay? So once you have an audience, my first tip for you for making sales in your business, and this is for people who already have a business, you already have a product or service that you're selling, you know what you're selling, you know how much it is, because that's very important. My first tip for you is to set a sales goal. I like to do monthly goals. I have a yearly sales goal. I break it down into quarterly, and then I break that down into monthly and weekly. So I know how many sales I need to make for the month. I break that down for the week. Set a sales goal with a specific amount of time. So maybe you want to sell something for 10 days or a month or 2 weeks, whatever you decide, I want you to set a sales goal for yourself. With my clients, I always like to start with your first $1,000. Can you make $1,000 in a 30-day period? What would it take for you to make $1,000 in a 30-day period? Because even if this is just a side hustle for you, if your business is in addition to your 9 to 5, set a sales goal. Set a clear sales goal of how much money you want to make in a specific amount of time. And then break it down. If you want to make $10,000 this year, that's like $850 a month, a little more than $850 a month, maybe like $875 a month. How can you make $875 a month? Set a sales goal for yourself and a specific amount of time. My second tip for you is to set a focus of what you are selling. If you have 10, 15, 20 products, you don't want to be selling them actively all the time. Now, someone can go to your website and buy whatever they want. But when I say actively selling, it means you're on your social media, you're creating content, you're on your stories, which we're going to talk about in the next tip. What specifically are you selling? Like right now, I'm selling my Side Hustle Society group coaching program. This program is where I help you with sales, marketing, and putting all the pieces together to make consistent money in your business. That's what I help you with in the Side Hustle Society. But do I also have one-on-one coaching? Do I also do a biannual retreat? Every other year I do a retreat, and this is the retreat year. I have one-on-one, I have the retreat. I also have a brain to business bootcamp program. I sell master classes. I can do one-on-one Voxer coaching. I have 4 to 5 things that I can sell, but I'm not selling everything at once. I'm not here going to say, you can get in this boot camp, or you can get my retreat, or you can get my one-on-one. I'm not going to sell you all of that at once. Right now, I'm selling my Side Hustle Society. It's my birthday month. My birthday was February 15th. So on special in promotion, the price is on sale, and it's only a 3-month commitment. The regular commitment is 12 months. But right now, I'm selling you a 3-month option to work with me and to get coached. And there's a 4-part payment plan. So I make it very easy and focused on what I'm selling. So make sure you get crystal clear on what you are selling. I want to buy that. What are you interested in buying? Let me know. My sister was the 19th. Oh, happy birthday to her. I would love to help you, Maggie. Would love to help you. So make sure you have a clear focus on what you're selling. You cannot sell everything all the time. That's too overwhelming for you, and that's a little bit overwhelming for your audience. So focus on what you are selling specifically. I had a client who had a boutique, a one-on-one client. She had come to me and she hadn't made any sales in the past 90 days. No sales at all. She came to me. We set up a sales plan. Her first 30 days working with me, she made $1,000. She made $990. We're going to call it 1,000 after working with me for 30 days. Why? Because she had a million different type of clothing. She had jewelry, shirts, pants, dresses, long sleeve, short sleeve. She had so much. I told her, I said, pick 10 pieces. You can choose whatever 10. I want you to pick 10 pieces, and that's your focus for 30 days. I want you to go live a minimum of once a week. I think she went live twice a week. In 30 days, she went from not making any sales in 90 days to making like $990 in our first 30 days of working together, because she made a sales focus. She made a sales focus. Even when you look at Target sells so many different things. Every week, they choose in their weekly ad what they're going to feature. Now, you can go to Target.com and buy everything, but when they send you an email of like the deals of the week or what they're selling this week, it's not everything that they own. It's literally, these are the objects. These are the items that we are focusing on selling this week. Put some number ones in the chat if that makes sense. Put some yeses in the comments if that makes sense, right? Yeses or number ones, whichever's easiest for you, if that makes sense. You want to have a sales focus. Do not try to sell everything all the time, because that will impede you in your sales. The reason why that's also important is because the audience that you're speaking to, because you can't sell everything to everybody at the same time. Right? So for some of us, our offers go to the same people. Like my offers are for women. My offers are for women who have 9 to 5s that are ready to really grow their business because they're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Now, I have an offer for you if you don't have a business and you want to create it. And I have an offer for you if you already have a business, but you're looking to grow it. Those two audiences are a little bit different in how I'm going to speak to them. So when I'm speaking to someone who hasn't started a business, it's really about motivation. It's really about the mindset of getting started. It's really about the mindset of getting unstuck and getting going. Versus someone who already has a business, it's the mindset of consistency. It's the mindset of showing up for yourself. It's the mindset of believing in yourself. It's the mindset of not giving up because you've already started. You know where you want to go. You're not quite there yet, and you're fighting with yourself, but you need a little help and motivation to be like, girl, you got this. Keep on going. Oh, more Trisha, I'm glad you like this. Thank you. I'm glad it's been helpful. Maggie says, I'll let you know help. Yes, Maggie, I would love to help you. I would love to help you. So focus on what you are selling. And if you have a lot of SKUs, if you sell services like me, I would say sell 1 to 2 services at a time. If you can do one at a time, do one at a time. If you sell physical products, depending on what that product is, if you're a new business owner, don't try to sell more than like 3 things at once. So, for instance, if you sell lip gloss, sell 3 different flavors. I always call it flavors, 3 different scents at a time. If you sell makeup, trying to sell foundation and concealer and lip gloss and mascara all at once is a lot. Start with one thing at a time and keep your focus, okay? My next tip for you when it comes to making sales in your business, create sales content. Content that converts. Ooh, content that has the extreme focus on you making a sale. Let's talk about sales content for a little bit. Sales content is content that converts. How do you create sales content? So, first off, I like to tell my clients if you are in your first year of business, you should be focusing on one social media platform. Okay. You should be on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, YouTube, whatever social media platform you have determined, you want to be focusing on one. Now that we have one social media platform, when you are focusing on conversion content, this is where you are focusing on your ideal client, the person that's going to buy your offer. What's in it for them? In this content, you want to talk about how your offer, your product or your service, when I say offer, I mean your product or your service, will help your ideal client, the person that's buying from you, get more of what they want. Remember when I said people pay to get their problem solved? Okay. So when you pay me to help you solve the problem of growing your business, what do you get? You get a dedicated coach that's going to give you specific feedback for your business. I don't give cookie cutter information. You're going to get an engaged coach. I'm going to show up every time I'm supposed to show up. If you reach out to me, I respond to you. Okay. You get the access to text me. So if you have questions in between our calls, you will be supported. You're going to be motivated, encouraged, and challenged as you grow your business. What's in it for you is that you don't have to bear this load alone. What's in it for you is you get held accountable. What's in it for you is you learn from someone who's made multiple 6 figures using social media so that you can do the same. You'll learn from someone who sells a service and not a physical product. And sometimes selling a service is a little bit harder because it's not something that you can take and use, right? What's in it for you? You are going to feel more confident in your business. You're going to have someone to talk to. You're going to have someone to cry to, someone to vent to, someone who understands what you're going through psychologically when it comes to growing a business. 2 hardest things I've ever done in my life: birth a child and be someone's mother, and run a business. The 2 hardest things I've absolutely done in my entire life. College wasn't even this hard, right? So when you are creating sales content, what's in it for your ideal client? It's not about me, it's about you. It's about them. What do they need? And how does them paying you their hard earned money give them more of what they want? How does it change their life for the better? How do they see themselves after they purchase from you? How are you improving their life? Why do they need what you have? I'm going to use the example of people who sell t-shirts. Uh-oh, what happened? Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm live on YouTube and Facebook, and my thing went away. Did I come back? Hold on. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm live on multiple platforms, and like my YouTube just went away. That was strange. Hold on. Really weird. It kind of like just blacked out on me. What happened? Okay, let me know if y'all can see me again on YouTube. Okay, so I was talking about what's in it for them. Can they see themselves in it? People are paying you to solve their problem. Why should they pay you? I know what I was going to say. A lot of people want to start t-shirts, okay? So for example, people want to sell t-shirts with their business logo on it, with their logo on it, okay? So if I'm selling a t-shirt that says Chris the Maximizer, how does that help your life? Does a t-shirt that costs $30 with Chris the Maximizer on it help you in your life? Absolutely not. It helps me because you're free advertisement for me, but I'm not solving a problem for you by selling you a t-shirt that says Chris the Maximizer, because that's just me. That's just my name, right? Um, it's not helping you in this very moment, right? It doesn't mean anything to you. But if I was to sell you a t-shirt, or if I was to sell t-shirts with motivational sayings for Black coaches, because I'm a Black coach, right? It serves you by helping you feel more confident. I have a shirt that says like Black and Bougie. I have a shirt that says like Black woman running a Black business. I feel like a boss in that shirt. I feel so confident in that shirt. I am like exuding the energy of like, I'm a business owner. I'm standing tall behind it. So the shirt means something when I wear it. It gives me confidence. It brings up my energy. It's a conversation starter, and I feel really good in it. Not to say you wouldn't feel really good in my Krista Maximizer t-shirt, but it doesn't solve a problem for you. Does this make sense? You want to make sure that your business is solving a problem that people will pay for. People will pay for motivational things. People will pay for confidence. People will pay for accountability, support, and sometimes people will pay just because something is cute, right? I got a Stanley Cup, and my sorority sister that I work with, she made cute little covers, and this is the ivy, the official symbol of our sorority. It's cute. It covers my straw, and it's super cute. So people were buying these, AKAs were buying these in droves because it's super duper cute and functional. So people will buy cute things. It solves a problem, it covers my straw, and it's also cute. What problem are you solving with your offer? With your product or service, what problem are you solving? And why should they pay you to solve the problem and not someone else? So when you work with me in the Side Hustle Society, for the price that I charge, you are getting coaching that most coaches charge you $10,000 plus for. I had to spend $1,000 a month in order for me to get the type of coaching that I'm giving to you for like $500 for 3 months of coaching. Make sense? So when you work with me, you're getting someone that is literally holding your hand and walking you through the process. I'm helping you in the beginning stages because it's important to me to help women in the early stages of business, because I remember what it was like when I started my business and I felt so alone and I didn't know what I was doing. And I had to invest $1,000 a month to get that help. And I don't regret it. I needed it, but I want to create that high level coaching for women in their early stages. So that's what sets me apart from everyone else, right? That's what sets me apart from everyone else. I care deeply at another level, and I also help you strategically put the pieces together in your business, and I give you individualized coaching in a group setting. So you have to portray why people should buy from you. Because instead of buying my Krista Maximizer t-shirt, you could go buy a designer t-shirt, or you could go to the dollar store and buy a t-shirt. So make sure that your offer solves a problem that people want to pay for. And when you are creating your content, you talk about the problem. Another thing I want to say, and if this is you, this is no shade to you, but I just want to be very honest with you. I make prayer shawls, so I may need to add scriptures or quotes. Okay. When you are posting content on social media, make sure you are verbalizing or typing out in words what your product is and how it helps people. I do not want to see you posting your lip gloss and it's just music behind the lip gloss. You're not putting the lip gloss on, it's just laid out on the table with music behind it. That doesn't tell me anything about you. It doesn't tell me anything about your story. It doesn't tell me anything about your product. Because why would I pay $15 for a tube of lip gloss from someone online when I can go to CVS, use my extra bucks, and get a lip gloss for almost free? When you are posting sales content, you need to be descriptive. You need to tell us what sets you apart. If you created this lip gloss because all the lip glosses that you were buying before were super sticky, they were made out of things that we can't pronounce, they were harmful to our skin, tell us why you created your lip gloss. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. So when you are creating your content, talk about it. I am sick and tired of seeing people come on my For You page and they're posting buy from me and they're not telling me what I'm buying. They're not telling me what sets them apart. Why do I need to buy from you? What makes you special? What's your secret sauce? What's your story? You've been mixing up this lip gloss in your kitchen for 6 years and you finally got the formula right. Sis, tell us the story. People will buy from you just because they like your story. And then, yes, I will buy a $20 tube of lip gloss because a single mom on TikTok told us the story of how she's been trying to get this formula right for 6 years and she finally got it right. And she made this lip gloss because the other lip glosses were so harmful and so sticky, she hated them. And she's been working for 6 years to make this. People will buy it because you've shared your story, you shared your why, and you shared why they should buy it from you. It's chemical free and it's not sticky. And that's enough for me to give you a try. And if your product's really good, you get a repeat customer. Does this make sense? Give me some yeses in the comments if this makes sense. If this makes sense, let me know. When you are creating sales content, it's about the customer. It's about the ideal client. It's not about you. It's about you in the sense of like, what can you do for them? But again, it's all about them. Okay. If you have any questions, I definitely will be taking questions at the end. Gracie says, I sell bracelets and I don't have any customers on Temu. What kind of bracelets do you sell? What makes your bracelet special? Okay. And if you can't tell me why your product is special, get out a piece of paper and a pen, open up a Google Doc, and figure out what's my secret sauce. What makes it different? Okay, it's homemade. Awesome. What about it is homemade? Okay. What about it is homemade and it's special? Because people are making bracelets every day. And I'm saying this to you with love because if you were selling it to me, how would you sell it to me? How would you describe what you sell? Right? Because when I say what I do every time, I'm Crystal, aka Kristen Maximizer, and I'm a business coach. I help women create profitable businesses that they love. I help women grow profitable businesses that they love using social media. I help my clients put the pieces together so that they can run their business and make consistent sales every single month. When I talk about what I do, I say it like that every single time. So if you're a business owner, you're like, okay, maybe I'll follow her. At the very least, follow me, even if you don't ever buy a thing from me. Does that make sense? So make sure when someone asks you about your business, about your offer, you are descriptive and you tell them, even if they're not your ideal client, what's in it for them. Because even if you're not my ideal client, what about your sister? What about your cousin? What about your coworker? What about a friend from church who just told you that she needed homemade bracelets or she wanted new bracelets or whatever? You could get a referral. Just be descriptive in what you sell and how it helps someone else. Okay. Next, Hey, Elisa, thank you so much for joining. I am live on all of my platforms. If you just joined, let me know in the comments where you're watching from. If you have a business, what kind of business do you have? If you want to start a business, what kind of business do you want to start? My next tip for you when it comes to making sales in your business is to be consistent. I know everybody probably hates this C word. You have to be consistent. When you are deciding to sell, you have to be consistent. You have to show up every single day in some form or fashion. So if you're using Instagram or TikTok, show up on your stories. Post a reel or TikTok. Post your YouTube videos. Send an email to your email list. If you don't have an email list and you're like, what's an if you do not have an email list and you have a business, you need an email list expeditiously. On my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris. It's Build a Business with KRYS. I have like three videos about email marketing. You should have an email list if you have business. If you have a business, I don't care if you have 3 people on it. You need to be showing up and consistently selling your offer. Selling your offer means you're asking for the sale. Asking for the sale means you offer your product or service as the solution to someone's problem. Okay. So, for instance, if I'm sharing this is how you make sales in your business, what I'm going to say to you to ask you for the sale is if you are someone who has a business and you feel kind of stuck, your business isn't growing in the way that you want. You have a lot of different pieces, but they're not all going together. You feel like you're hitting a brick wall. You're trying to use social media for your business and it's just not working. You are not making the sales that you want. You want to join me in the Side Hustle Society. Our 3 main pillars are sales, marketing, and social media. Every single month, we meet 5 times a month, 5 coaching calls on Zoom with me where I help you with your sales, your marketing, and your social media. I have a specific coaching call for each one, and then we have 2 general Q&A calls. On every single call, I speak to each person individually. I ask you where you are, I ask you what you've done, I ask you what you need help with, and I give everyone individualized homework to help you meet the goals that you decided are important for you in your business, to help you put the pieces together so your business runs like a well-oiled machine and you make consistent money every single month. You also have the ability to text me in between our coaching calls. So if you have a question on Wednesday and our next call is not till Tuesday, you don't wait till Tuesday. You text me the question on Wednesday, you get a response, and you get to go about your merry way and grow your business. So if you are sitting there and you are feeling stuck, this is how I'm going to help you. I'm going to hold your hand and walk you through the process of growing a profitable business that you love. With love, because I freaking love this. So the Side Hustle Society is typically a 12-month group coaching program, but right now for my birthday month, because my birthday was on the 15th, you can join for just 3 months, for 90 days, 12 weeks. You can get coached by me. It's on sale. I don't know exactly how much it is off, but the regular price is $225 a month. For my birthday, you can do 4 payments of $145. If you pay in full, you get an extra one-on-one call with me. Plus, there's a bonus Q&A call happening on Sunday when you sign up. So you can literally get this coaching for 4 payments of $145. We start March 1st and we work from March 1st to May 31st. And in those 90 days, we're going to help you put the pieces together in your business and get you to the point where you are consistently going to be able to make money because you put those pieces together. And I think most importantly, my biggest thing that I love so much about the Side Hustle Society, you get support and accountability from not just me, but from the other ladies that are in the program. You learn from being with other women who are also growing profitable businesses that they love. So 4 payments of $145. You can sign up right now at KristenMaximizer.com. We have 9 spots left, for this 3-month offer. After this, it goes back up to 6 months and 12 months, and it's $225 a month to join us. You can get in for 4 payments of $145, or if you pay in full, I think it's $525, and you get a one-on-one coaching call with me. So you can sign up at KristenMaximizer.com, and that's KRYS, the Maximizer. It's linked in my profile on TikTok and Instagram. It's also linked in my bio on YouTube. And if you want me to send you the link directly, just send me a DM. Send me a DM on TikTok or Instagram and I'll get you the link. But this is the best program for you if you are new to business and you want help. For $500, you get for $500 you get 15 group coaching calls with me. Actually, I lied, you get 16 because we got a bonus call this Sunday. We're doing a bonus kickoff call on Sunday. You get 16 coaching calls for $500. That's a steal, a literal steal. And no one's giving out that many coaching calls for this price. Okay. So if you have any other questions, drop them. I'm going to answer them. I still have a couple more tips for you. And I see some questions on YouTube I'm coming to right now. If you have questions, drop them. I would love to answer your questions about making sales in your business or about us working together. I'm an open book. So Elisa says, I'm watching on YouTube and you said my name right. Okay, Elisa. I'm a postpartum doula. Love it. I help new I help women have a smooth transition into motherhood through planning ahead and using my signature primer method in the first 8 weeks after birth. I'm not new, but I need help and accountability. Side Hustle Society is perfect for you. If you need accountability, you need support, you need encouragement, Side Hustle Society will be a great fit for you. Great fit for you. I have clients who have had businesses for over 10 years and I have clients who are in their first year. But it's the program that meets you where you are and takes you to where you want to go. The program works if you work it. You show up, you do your homework, you ask questions, you stay engaged, you will get the results that you desire. I would love to work with you, Elisa. The link's in the description box, or feel free to send me a DM over on TikTok or Instagram if you have any additional questions or you want the link directly. I would love to help you. Given no reason to lose, right? Maggie says, okay, cool, perfect. So let me know if y'all have any questions. So let me recap my tips that I've done so far. So when making sales in your business, you first want to make sure you've built an audience. You need an audience, you need people to sell to. Next, you want to make sure you set a sales goal for a specific amount of time. How much money do you want to make and in what time period do you want to make it? Next, you want to decide what you're selling. Have a focus. Don't sell everything all at once. Third, fourth, I don't know what number I'm on. You want to create sales content, conversion content. And when we think about sales content, it's all about your ideal client, your ideal customer, the person that is paying you to get their problem solved. What problem are you solving? And how does it help the person that's paying you the most? What's in it for them? How will it change their life? Next is to be consistent. Everybody's favorite C word. Show up and sell your ass off. That's what I like to call it. Yeah, and I'm a cussing coach. Hope you don't mind. I be cussing sometimes. Sell, sell, sell. Offer your product or service as the solution to your ideal client's problem. So the Side Hustle Society is the solution to your problem for the accountability, for the support, for the coaching, for the strategy. I am here to help you get more of what you want. And when you come into the program, you're going to fill out a form. And that form is going to tell me what you want. What do you want your business to look like in the next 12 months? Right? And from what you tell me you want your business to look like in the next 12 months, we create a plan of how in our 3 months together, you can get closer to that goal. And if after 3 months you're like, Crystal, I want more, I want to continue, you can add on. Right? You can add on. At a discounted price. I won't even charge you full price. If you're like, I want to continue with you as my coach. You signed up during the birthday offer, I'll give you a discount. I won't charge you the $225 a month. Okay? But you have to show up for yourself. It's all about you. Just like the whole you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force him to drink. I was so successful in my coaches program because I showed up for myself. I showed up to every call. I did my homework. I did my research. I put my head down and I did the work to get closer to what I want. I showed up for every single coaching call except for the ones where I was on an airplane. Literally. So if you show up for yourself, you will get the results that you desire. But do you see how I offered my program as the solution to your problem? You want to do that when you are selling your product. How your product is the solution to their problem. Be consistent. My next tip for you, Follow up. The fortune is in the follow up. The fortune is in the follow up. Okay. So I'm going to tell y'all one of my little secrets. Okay. What I like to do when I'm live, and I don't think I have where is here it is. One thing that I like to do is I like to follow up. Okay. So some of you that have been on here may have gotten a follow up from me. I follow up in the sense where I call people, I text people, I send DMs. So if I seen you on my live and I seen you engaging, I seen you asking me questions, and you're on TikTok or Instagram where I can DM you, I'm going to send you a message after this and I'm going to say, thanks for joining me live. Tell me more about your business. Tell me more about your business. Because I want to get to know you and I want to get to know what you need help with to see if I can help you. And if I can't help you, maybe I can refer you to someone that can help you. Maybe I can send you a YouTube video, an email, a blog post, something that can help you get more of what you want. Respond to your comments. Respond to your DMs. Respond to your story replies. Okay. Respond to your emails. Okay. The fortune is in the follow up. I've signed so many clients simply because I followed up. Hey, Maggie, I saw you watching my live. I wanted to see how's your crafting going. Is there anything that you need help with? Is there anything that you need? Anything I can support you with? Some people don't like to share in the comments with everyone, and I understand that, right? Or sometimes people will DM me and tell me more about your program. I think I need help. Is this the right program for you? You know what? Actually, once we start talking, this program isn't the best. This program will be better for you. Or my friend's program would be better for you, right? Because everything's not for everybody, and I completely understand that. I'm not the coach for everyone. I understand that. But I want you to get the help that you need to get the results that you desire. Follow up. Follow up. If someone messages you and says, oh my gosh, I want this, I'm ready to sign up, and then they don't sign up or they don't buy, follow up in a couple days. Hey, I'm just checking back in. Did you have any questions I can answer for you? Is this still something that you want? You know what? I just got busy. Blah, blah, blah. Or you know what? Not at this time. Okay, cool. Are you fine with me following up the next time I sell this? Yes, absolutely. So the next time you sell in 3 months, you follow up with Sally because Sally said next time. Then you reach out to her. She's like, you know what? Yes, now's the time. I'm ready to buy or I'm ready to sign up. The fortune is in the follow up. Follow up. Respond to your inquiries. Okay. Follow up. So these are my tips for making sales in your business. These are my tips for helping you to get to the place where your sales can save you. Because the one thing that can save you in business and in life is to make more money. In order to make money, you have to make sales. In order to make sales, you have to make offers, meaning you have to ask someone, buy. This is for you, make a purchase. If you're this person, then this is for you. If you struggle with this, then this is for you. And this is how you can buy. Make it easy for people to buy. If you're selling something and your website is not in your bio, if there's no way for someone to email or DM you, how can people buy from you? How can people connect with you? If your website or the link that they click is a hot mess and they can't figure out how to buy from you, why do you think that they would give you their money? Why? Why do you think that they would give you their money? If you go on someone's website and it's hard to find what you want or pay, are you going to give them your money? Absolutely not. Make it easy to buy from you. Okay. A website is not necessary for all businesses, but some sort of landing page that's easy for people to click and buy is important. I wanted to have KristenMaximizer.com because I wanted to be able to go to one space and buy. I'm actually in the process of updating my website, so hopefully it will be done very soon and I will unveil a new website. I have a deadline in mind, but I'm not going to say it out loud just in case your girl don't get it. Right? I'm working, but I ain't working fast enough. But Make sure it's easy to buy from you. Again, a website is a custom website with all this stuff is not important. It's making sure that people have an easy way to buy from you. An easy way to buy from you. Make it easy for people to give you their money. Okay? Now, what questions do we have about making sales in our business or us working together? Questions, comments, and concerns. Just to recap, the Side Hustle Society 3-month program is available until Sunday. It's 4 payments of $145. We meet 5 times a month. 2 coaching calls or Q&A. The other 3 coaching calls, one's on sales, where all we do is talk about sales. One's on marketing. One's on sales. One's on offer and your business idea. So if you need to update your offer, change your offer. And then one is on social media, where all we do is talk about social media. So we have those 3 specific calls per month and then 2 general Q&A calls. You also have the ability to text me in our group chat in Slack to ask me any questions in between our coaching calls. You get access to all the replays. There's 10 masterclass replays in there. There's over 40 coaching call replays you get immediate access to. What else? And most importantly, you get the accountability and support of a coach who's been doing this since 2018. I've been on social media since then. I've made money online all the ways. I've done brand deals. I have a monetized YouTube channel, so I've made money on YouTube. I've made money on Instagram. I've made money on TikTok. I've done brand deals through TikTok. Um, how else? I've done affiliates. I've done all the things. I've made money almost all the ways you can make money online. Okay. And I only sell services. I don't sell any physical products. And 99% of the income that I made, which is right around $400,000, has come from online, from social media. And I've only spent around $500 in ads ever. So most of it is all organic. Most of it is all organic. And those $500 on ads did not yield me a lot of money. Promise you. So I've made a lot more money from my organic content than I have with any paid media. I don't pay for marketing. So, what questions do we have? Don't be shy. I'm going to reapply my lip gloss. What questions do we have? Questions, comments, concerns? If you don't have any questions, can you let me know in the comments? Was this helpful? I love this. It is like a colored gloss bomb from Fenty. It's a cream gloss bomb. I freaking love it. It gives my lips a nice little chocolate tint. I love a good chocolate. Questions. Don't be shy. If you don't have any questions, let me know if this was helpful. Type yes in the comments if this was helpful. And I forgot to say where you can buy. If you want to work with me in the Side Hustle Society for my birthday offer, again, it's a 3 months. We start March 1st to May 31st. And it's 4 easy payments on KristenMaximizer.com. You can go right to KristenMaximizer.com, click on birthday sale, and you can join us for just 3 months. Okay. Any questions? I see some yeses. Yes, I'm glad it was helpful for y'all. Super glad it was helpful for y'all. Okay. Any questions before we go? Any questions, comments, or concerns? Okay. I don't see any questions. If you have any questions after the live, feel free to send me a DM over on TikTok or Instagram. My DMs are open. I may be going to bed early, but I'll definitely respond to the DMs tomorrow. I want to thank y'all so much for joining me. It has been a blast. Thank you for everyone who has engaged in the conversation and responded in the comments. That really keeps my energy up and it keeps me excited and makes me feel like I'm not talking to myself. So thank y'all so much for a great night. Looking forward to working with some of you, and I'll see the rest of you real soon. Bye.